Expand your English vocabulary and discover new words and phrases with AI. Let's get started.
この動画は、ラジオ英会話、ハートでつかめ、英語の極意のターゲットフォームズの学習テーマをもとに、ノエリアが独自に作成した英会話フレーズ集です。ラジオで学んだ文法が実際の会話でどのように使えるのか、具体的な例を通じて紹介します。スクリプトはブログで公開中。詳細は概要欄へ。
Target forms.
形容詞による修飾1。指定ルール、基礎。
Here's a key sentence from ラジオ英会話 to start with. Can I get a free sample? Now, here are Noelia's extra examples. Would you like a scenic tour? Let's practice that together. Would you like a scenic tour? One more time. Would you like a scenic tour? Alright, now let's move on to a dialogue using this key phrase. This will show you how it can be used naturally in everyday conversations. Let's check it out.
Hey, I've got a free afternoon today. Any recommendations on what to do around here?
Definitely. Are you in the mood for something active or more relaxing?
I think I'd prefer something relaxing. It's my last day, so I just want to take it easy.
That makes sense. Have you been outside the city yet? There are some amazing views just a short drive away.
No, I've mostly been walking around town. But I wouldn't mind seeing more nature before I leave.
In that case, I have the perfect suggestion. Would you like a scenic tour? It takes you through the mountains and along the coastline, and it's a great way to wrap up your trip.
That actually sounds perfect. How long is it?
About 2 hours, and the driver can pick you up right here at the hotel.
That's great. I'll do it. Thanks for the tip. Here's a key sentence from ラジオ英会話 to start with. I want a red jacket. I want a stylish jacket. I want a warm jacket. I want a lightweight jacket. I want a denim jacket. Now, here are Noelia's extra examples. He's looking for an affordable apartment. Let's practice that together. He's looking for an affordable apartment. One more time. He's looking for an affordable apartment. Alright, now let's move on to a dialogue using this key phrase. This will show you how it can be used naturally in everyday conversations. Let's check it out. Oh, Jake's moving out on his own? Rent's pretty high everywhere these days. Oh, wait, my cousin just moved out of his place near Green Lake. It might still be available.
Oh, that could be perfect. What's the rent like?
It's $1,100 a month, and the location is pretty good. I think Jake would like it since it's close to his work.
That sounds great. He's looking for an affordable apartment, so I'll talk to him and see what he thinks. Here's a key sentence from ラジオ英会話 to start with. An excellent presentation. Our latest product. Now, here are Noelia's extra examples. A mere misunderstanding. Let's practice that together. A mere misunderstanding. One more time. A mere misunderstanding. Alright, now let's move on to a dialogue using this key phrase. This will show you how it can be used naturally in everyday conversations. Let's check it out. Why is Mark so mad at David? Weren't they fine yesterday? They were joking around at lunch.
A mere misunderstanding blew up into a huge argument. I think it happened after David sent a text last night.
Seriously? What was it about?
Something about a text message. Apparently, Mark took it the wrong way and thought David was making fun of him. Here's a key sentence from ラジオ英会話 to start with. My only daughter. The main road. Now, here are Noelia's extra examples. Their chief concern. Let's practice that together. Their chief concern. One more time. Their chief concern. Alright, now let's move on to a dialogue using this key phrase. This will show you how it can be used naturally in everyday conversations. Let's check it out. So, they finally approved the construction plan for the new shopping complex?
Yeah, but only after a long debate. The city council was really divided on it.
What took so long? I thought they were on board from the beginning.
Their chief concern was the environmental impact. They needed to make sure everything was sustainable before giving the green light. Target forms.
形容詞による修飾に。形容詞フレーズ。
Here's a key sentence from ラジオ英会話 to start with. Teaching is a rewarding but demanding job. Now, here are Noelia's extra examples. Being a freelancer is a flexible but unpredictable career choice. Let's practice that together. Being a freelancer is a flexible but unpredictable career choice. One more time. Being a freelancer is a flexible but unpredictable career choice. Alright, now let's move on to a dialogue using this key phrase. This will show you how it can be used naturally in everyday conversations. Let's check it out.
I had another client cancel a project at the last minute. That's the third time this month.
That's rough. Do they at least pay a cancellation fee?
Some do, but most don't. It's frustrating because I already put in a lot of work.
Yeah, I get that. It's not like you have a steady paycheck to fall back on.
Exactly. Some months are great, but others, not so much.
Have you thought about getting some retainer clients? That might help stabilize your income.
I have, but finding clients who commit long-term isn't easy.
Makes sense. It's the trade-off for having flexibility, right?
Yeah, being a freelancer is a flexible but unpredictable career choice. Some days, I love it. Other days, I just want to go back to a stable job.
Totally understandable. Maybe you just need to find the right balance.
Here's a key sentence from Radio Eikaiwa to start with. It was a long and difficult journey. Now, here are Noelia's extra examples. She has a warm and friendly personality. Let's practice that together. She has a warm and friendly personality. One more time. She has a warm and friendly personality. Alright, now let's move on to a dialogue using this key phrase. This will show you how it can be used naturally in everyday conversations. Let's check it out. Did you get a chance to talk to the new manager, Sarah?
Yeah, she has a warm and friendly personality. I didn't feel nervous at all talking to her, even though I was expecting a more serious vibe.
I know, right? She made me feel comfortable from the start. She even asked about my weekend plans before jumping into work stuff.
I think she'll be a great leader. People naturally trust her, and that's exactly what we need in this department. Here's a key sentence from Radio Eikaiwa to start with. It was a long, though easy test. It was a long, albeit easy test. Now, here are Noelia's extra examples. It was a fun, though exhausting trip. Let's practice that together. It was a fun, though exhausting trip. One more time. It was a fun, though exhausting trip. Alright, now let's move on to a dialogue using this key phrase. This will show you how it can be used naturally in everyday conversations. Let's check it out. You look like you could use a nap. Long day?
Yeah, I just got back from a trip late last night. Barely got any sleep. It was a fun, though exhausting trip.
Oh, where did you go?
Vegas. And let's just say, I need a vacation after that vacation. Between the late-night casinos, endless walking, and way too many cocktails, I'm completely wiped out. Here's a key sentence from Radio Eikaiwa to start with. All my students are bright and hardworking. Now, here are Noelia's extra examples. The new interns are enthusiastic and eager to learn. Let's practice that together. The new interns are enthusiastic and eager to learn. One more time. The new interns are enthusiastic and eager to learn. Alright, Now let's move on to a dialogue using this key phrase. This will show you how it can be used naturally in everyday conversations. Let's check it out. I sat in on the training session this morning. The one Sarah was leading for the new interns.
Oh yeah? How did it go? Were they keeping up with everything?
The new interns are enthusiastic and eager to learn. They were super engaged and asked a ton of great questions. One of them, Jake, even stayed after to ask about some advanced topics.
That's always a good sign. I bet they'll do well once they get more experience. If they're already that curious, they're off to a great start.
Target forms.
形容詞による修飾3。形容詞を重ねる。
Here's a key sentence from Rajio Eikaiwa to start with. I'll paint a big old house right here. Now, here are Noelia's extra examples. He inherited this valuable antique pocket watch from his grandfather. Let's practice that together. He inherited this valuable antique pocket watch from his grandfather. One more time. He inherited this valuable antique pocket watch from his grandfather. Alright, now let's move on to a dialogue using this key phrase. This will show you how it can be used naturally in everyday conversations. Let's check it out.
Guess what? My dad just gave me something really special today.
Oh, what is it?
It's his pocket watch. He's been wearing it every day for as long as I can remember.
Wow, that's a big deal. I know how much he values that watch.
Yeah, he told me he's had it for decades. He inherited this valuable antique pocket watch from his grandfather, and now he's passing it down to me.
That's amazing. So it's been in your family for generations?
Exactly. I had no idea until today. It makes me appreciate it even more.
That's such a meaningful gift. Are you going to wear it every day too?
I think so. It feels like carrying a piece of my family's history with me.
That's really special. Your grandfather would be proud to know it's staying in the family.
Here's a key sentence from Rajio Eikaiwa to start with. Look at that beautiful silk dress. Now, here are Noelia's extra examples. This shop sells delicate porcelain teacups. Let's practice that together. This shop sells delicate porcelain teacups. One more time. This shop sells delicate porcelain teacups. Alright, now let's move on to a dialogue using this key phrase. This will show you how it can be used naturally in everyday conversations. Let's check it out. This shop sells delicate porcelain teacups. Look at this one, so detailed and elegant. The hand-painted patterns are amazing.
Wow, it's beautiful, but it looks so fragile. I'd be afraid to use it. Imagine dropping it while washing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But I think it would be perfect for special occasions. Maybe for afternoon tea or when guests come over.
True. Maybe I should get one for my mom. She loves collecting teacups, and I bet she'd appreciate something this unique. Here's a key sentence from Rajio Eikaiwa to start with. How do you like my new black leather jacket? Now, here are Noelia's extra examples. If you take the wrong turn, you might end up on a narrow winding mountain road. Let's practice that together. If you take the wrong turn, you might end up on a narrow winding mountain road. One more time. If you take the wrong turn, you might end up on a narrow winding mountain road. Alright, now let's move on to a dialogue using this key phrase. This will show you how it can be used naturally in everyday conversations. Let's check it out. The navigation app says to take the next exit, but that doesn't seem right. We're supposed to be heading toward Maplewood, but I don't see any signs for it.
Yeah, this area looks completely different from what I remember. Maybe we should ask someone for directions before we end up in the middle of nowhere.
If you take the wrong turn, you might end up on a narrow winding mountain road. I don't think we want that, especially at night. I heard some of these roads don't even have streetlights.
True. Okay, let's stop at that gas station up ahead and confirm the route. And maybe grab some snacks while we're there. I'm starving.
Target forms.
形容詞による修飾4。自由に形容詞フレーズ。
Here's a key sentence from Radio Eikaiwa to start with. Sotoda Machiko is a world-famous pianist. Now, here are Noelia's extra examples. Meeting my mentor was a life-changing experience. Let's practice that together. Meeting my mentor was a life-changing experience. One more time. Meeting my mentor was a life-changing experience. Alright, now let's move on to a dialogue using this key phrase. This will show you how it can be used naturally in everyday conversations. Let's check it out.
Your stage presence is incredible. You always seem so natural in front of an audience.
Thanks, but believe me, I wasn't always like this. I used to freeze up the moment I stepped on stage.
Seriously? I can't imagine that. What changed?
I met Miss Taylor, my drama coach in college. She had this way of making me see performance differently.
How so?
She used to take me to live performances and make me analyze the actors, not just their words, but their body language, their emotions, everything. She taught me that acting isn't about perfection, it's about connection.
That's fascinating. So, that's what helped you become more confident?
Absolutely. Meeting my mentor was a life-changing experience. Without her guidance, I don't think I'd have the confidence to perform the way I do now.
That's really inspiring. I guess the right teacher really makes all the difference. Here's a key sentence from Radio Eikaiwa to start with. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. A no-nonsense approach. Now, here are Noelia's extra examples. A well-thought-out plan. Let's practice that together. A well-thought-out plan. One more time. A well-thought-out plan. Alright, now let's move on to a dialogue using this key phrase. This will show you how it can be used naturally in everyday conversations. Let's check it out. That trip was amazing. Everything went so smoothly. I can't believe it's already over.
I know, right? We barely had any trouble, even in a foreign country. No missed trains, no getting lost. It was almost too perfect.
A well-thought-out plan definitely made things easier. We knew exactly where to go and what to do, and having all the reservations booked in advance really helped.
Absolutely. Paris, Rome, Barcelona. Each city had something special, and we actually got to enjoy them instead of stressing over logistics. I think that was one of the best trips I've ever had. Here's a key sentence from Radio Eikaiwa to start with. Cost conscious. Fashion conscious. Health conscious. Calorie conscious. Now, here are Noelia's extra examples. A pet-friendly apartment. Let's practice that together. A pet-friendly apartment. One more time. A pet-friendly apartment. Alright, now let's move on to a dialogue using this key phrase. This will show you how it can be used naturally in everyday conversations. Let's check it out. I was wondering why you picked that apartment. The location is a bit far from work.
True, but it has everything I need. The kitchen is spacious, and the rent is reasonable. Plus, it's a pet-friendly apartment, which was my top priority.
Oh, that makes sense. I forgot you were planning to adopt a cat.
Yeah, and the layout is perfect for a pet. There's even a big window facing the park, so my cat can lounge in the sun and birdwatch all day. Here's a key sentence from Radio Eikaiwa to start with. Gluten-free. Calorie-free. Sugar-free. Now, here are Noelia's extra examples. A plant-based diet. Let's practice that together. A plant-based diet. One more time. A plant-based diet. Alright, Now let's move on to a dialogue using this key phrase. This will show you how it can be used naturally in everyday conversations. Let's check it out. I noticed you always order veggie dishes. Are you on a special diet or something?
Yeah, I follow a plant-based diet. Basically, I eat mostly plant-based foods like vegetables, beans, nuts, and whole grains.
Oh, I see. So, do you completely avoid meat and dairy?
Not necessarily. Some people do, but for me, it's more about eating less animal products and focusing on whole, natural foods. Here's a key sentence from 라디오英会話 to start with. My 26-year-old son. A 25-meter pool. A 5-year contract. Now, here are Noelia's extra examples. A 12-episode series. Let's practice that together. A 12-episode series. One more time. A 12-episode series. Alright, now let's move on to a dialogue using this key phrase. This will show you how it can be used naturally in everyday conversations. Let's check it out. I need a new show to binge watch this weekend. Any recommendations? I just finished Shadowfall and now I'm looking for something similar.
If you like fantasy, you might enjoy Eldoria Chronicles. It has a similar vibe, but with even more world building.
Oh yeah? What kind of show is it?
It's a 12-episode series about a lost kingdom, ancient magic, and a hidden prophecy. The main character is a rogue prince who doesn't know he's the last heir to the throne.
That's it for today. Stay tuned for more fun examples and dialogues next time. Bye for now.